NVIDIA launched its next-generation 1440p G-Sync eSports standard with reflex latency analyzer and a 25-inch mode. It announced 4 debut models, including ViewSonic's Elite XG271QG, AOC Auden Pro AG274QGM, MSI Meg 271Q, all with a 300Hz refresh rate, and the Asus ROG Swift 360Hz PG27AQN. Normalizing high-quality 1440p 27-inch displays for esports is a great step up from 1080p and 25 inches. They all incorporate mini LED backlights, but the AOC and MSI stand out because they're both display HDR certified with 576 zones for local dimming. It's nowhere near as pretty as the Odyssey Arc and isn't the first of its kind, but a 32-inch version of the pricey 49-inch Odyssey G9 Neo QLED launched in July last year is still floats my boat worthy. Like it did with the G9 Neo QLED, Samsung offered just a teaser for the G8, with no price or ship date. But it has a similar high-contrast curved screen with a peak brightness of 2000 nits in HDR, a 240Hz refresh rate, and a 1 millisecond gray-to-gray response time, as well as the same design as the Odyssey G7 and G9, in white, and support for FreeSync Premium Pro and G-Sync. Thirdly, we have ViewSonic's Elite. This display stands out for me for a couple of reasons. It has notable specs: a 32-inch HDR 4K display, HDR 1400 monitor with a 1152-zone mini LED backlight, 144Hz refresh rate, and NVIDIA reflex latency analysis support, which hits almost all the right checkboxes. No HDMI 2.1 for one. At $2,500 it's expensive, but about par for a high-end gaming monitor. Plus it gets bonus points for shipping within the next couple of months. The other reason is the stand design, which not only looks better than most competitors, at least in my aesthetic, but it's got a flat base. I need every inch of desk space and hate stands that either take up too much, can't comfortably accommodate stashing a keyboard on the base, or that you can't pile things on. OLED is great for gaming and has much higher contrast than IPS. The 48-inch models like the Predator CG48 or Asus ROG Swift OLED PG48UQ announced at the show aren't unique, but uncommon enough that they're worth a mention. But the 42-inch ROG Swift OLED PG42UQ is rare if not unique, and begins to bring these hybrid PC/console displays into territory where they're good for people who are actually trying to save space by buying a dual-purpose monitor instead of a TV. And among the top 3 is one of Razer's concept reveals. Project Sophia is sort of an all-in-one gaming PC/desk/living area. I just see it as a 65-inch monitor that you're going to regret having bought after 2 years. Or possibly the gaming equivalent of a jumpsuit. Alienware's 34-inch curved monitor is one of the best. It uses Samsung's new QD OLED panel, which combines the great color rendering of Samsung's quantum dot technology with the contrast, color precision and speed of OLED for a display that promises to look beautiful and perform well. And unlike a lot of whizzy monitors that get announced at CES, which tend to ship later in the year, Alienware's is expected by March 29th. It will ship first in China on March 2nd and expand to other regions in April. But we don't yet have a price. The biggest downside is it lacks an HDMI 2.1 connection, which makes it suboptimal to connect to a console. You can use it, but you won't get variable refresh rate support. And this is probably my favorite of the show, Samsung Odyssey Arc. We got minimal information about Samsung's minimalist gaming monitor, but its most salient feature, aside from its stunning design, is that it's a 55-incher you can rotate into portrait mode for a cockpit-style view. I'm not sold on the logistics of using a monitor that big on a desktop, and I've tried, much less using it rotating it. But if the design makes its way down to 49 inches, I'm there, provided it uses a similarly awesome panel technology, like micro-LED, which we've yet to see in a desktop monitor or QD OLED. And that it doesn't cost $5,000 or ships several years from now. Thanks to everyone who has watched this video so far. Don't forget to leave your like and subscribe for future updates.